What up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron back today with more Ark Survival Evolved vanilla-ish on the Ragnarok map. I just want to thank you all so very much for all your support in prior episodes. If you like this one, do not forget to annihilate that like button and subscribe for more daily content. So today, I've spent a few hours so far building the Great Wall of MorbTron. I kind of show you my progress so far. I'll jump on to bird dirt. Oh, I tamed a beaver, by the way. His name is Steve. Totally boring, so I did it off cam. I just went over to the redwoods, picked up a beaver that was level 130 wild, came over here, kicked it in the face of the unicorn, stuffed some carrots in its butt, and made it eat a bunch of narco berries and called it a day. But I made this cool rampy thing to get up to this here door, which is kind of like my route down that side. The other way into the base for larger dinos is down here, and this part of the wall's not finished yet, to this behemoth gate. So, and then right here, I'm thinking I might change this wall up a little bit, because a Giga is still going to be able to see through here. But I'll just do that off cam as well. And the reason why I'm building the wall so high and why I'm so concerned about Gigas is the other day there were 2 Gigas like right down in here in this area, and I basically led them over to the water and let them drown because that was the only way they were going to go away. There's actually another Giga that I led away from where Vinny's going to be building his base. Which is just down that cliff over in that way direction in front of me. And then one of my other server mates is building right down here in this oasis, where I've spotted a ton of Gigas as well. So, very Giga-rich environment, and super dangerous. And that's why the walls are so tall. I know a stone wall is not going to stop a Giga, but if they can't see in, there's no reason for them to start attacking. Don't aggro onto a dino. Also, I expanded this wall and put 2 fireplaces in there because sometimes it gets like ice cube cold still when I have 100 fortitude and I'm wearing hide, which is super dumb. But anyway, so we're going to go and finish up this wall over here. And I just want to bring up you guys here, I am actually really pushing to get affiliated with Twitch. And I know that since I don't stream Ark really at all, which I've said why I don't stream Ark or why I won't stream Ark in another video. But even though I don't stream Ark, I would really appreciate it if you guys would go over to Twitch. I'll leave a link in the description down below. And if you know, I'm not begging for you to watch it. Just if you would please hit follow over there. It's kind of like subscribing over here, where if you would like, you can get notifications on when I go live to live stream. And I'm 9 followers away from being eligible for affiliation with Twitch. And it's been a real grind and a real struggle for me to get that far. And it's just a milestone that I want to reach. And I would like your help. So, and chances are that if you like watching my Ark content, even if the games that I play over on Twitch aren't your exact cup of tea, you might still like it. I'm a lot more interactive over there with my viewership just because it doesn't, you know, it's live. So you can ask me questions, you can, you know, bug me about other stuff if you like. Doesn't matter to me. But I play mostly like first-person shooters over there. Even third-person shooters. A lot of shooter games, really. It's mostly what I stream. Switch to manual because automatic doors are annoying. I think that's about as tall as I'm going to make this wall here. Really, it's just to keep my dinos in. There's a rather large cliff on the other side. And we're going to put a water well right there. Kind of tidy that up a little bit. I wonder if you can put piping off of that. Because that would be super neat. I'm going to test that, because I don't know, like, I haven't really played Scorched Earth a whole lot. I get rather bored with Scorched Earth pretty quickly. With, like, the sandstorms and all that shenanigans. It's really just not my cup of tea. Let's see here. Do stone pipes. Let's just make one vertical pipe. To take it with us. And I'm going to take these sloped wall sections. Put there. And Farm Landon actually taught me this trick. Like, if you... Yeah, I don't have to put any more over there. So I'm going to go first person. I'm going to get right up to the wall, and I can't, like, I have to jump, and then I can just barely reach it. But I'm going to go third person, and bam. And granted, you have to stare at my butt, but you can actually reach a lot higher from building in third person than you can in first person. So thank you, Farm Landon, for that neato trick. Auto sloped wall sections, rip. Rip the dream. Oh, you can. Oh, perfect. Nice. I don't have to have water tanks now. We're going to pick that up. So eventually when I put up a greenhouse, I can just irrigate it from the well, and then I can hide all the piping because S+. Oh, and here we go. I'm thirsty. Drink water. There we go. So yeah. If you like, if you want to help me out, go over to Twitch, hit that follow button for me. And once I get over 50 followers over there, I can become affiliated, which allows me to basically monetize my streams, which gets me one step closer to making YouTube, Twitch, being a content creator, a viable choice for me for a career. So, and that is the ultimate goal of all this. Plus, actually the goal is having fun. The side effect would be making it a career, which would still be amazing. So, let's see here. Trank, arrow. Craft all of those. Weapons. Ranged, crossbow. All the resources for it. A crossbow. Put the crossbow there. Win. Alright, now we're gonna go on, we're gonna get onto the Majestic. Once I make more. See, I probably need 2 or 3 more sloped roofs. Or sloped wall sections. Stone. Make 3 just in case. Scroll all the way down here and bam. So yeah, I would really appreciate if you guys just went over to Twitch and hit that follow button over there for me. It would mean a lot to me if you guys help me hit 50. Staring at my butt. And yeah, I mean, if you want to, you can check out the stream too. So, currently I stream Monday through Saturday. So I have Sundays off from streaming. And I start streaming at 8 p.m. Central Time. I will usually have a stream preview video come up on YouTube, like as I go live on Twitch, that says, "Hey, I'm live. Here's a link to the channel, all the other stuff," and I'll kind of tell you what I'm playing. So if you're interested in any of the games that I play on Twitch, which is Destiny, GTA Online, play some PUBG sometimes, might do some Overwatch, those sort of games, hop over there, give me a follow, and then come hang out in the stream. You know, Twitch gives me an opportunity to interact with you guys a lot better than YouTube does, even the YouTube streaming. So I think it'd be fun for everybody. Let's take a look at the Great Wall of MorbTron in its semi-completed state. So yeah, we're looking pretty good here, actually. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about gigas. And when I get into a lot of metal, then I can put like metal pillars, like every other wall section or something like that, or every wall section, just to kind of reinforce the wall, and make it so that gigas can't get through, or anything can't get through, just to, you know, just in case. I'm also going to put a wall up along this side, but it's only going to be 3 high, and that's just to prevent my dinos from like escaping, kind of thing. And then I'm also going to put the same 3 high wall here, and I might tie it in right here, just so that gigas can't see in if they manage to romp around right there. I'm not worried about them getting in or being able to see here, because there's a pretty big cliff and there's no way that they're going to climb that. So, but what we're going to do now, we're going to go look for something super neat to tame. I'm going to stay away from the super death zone. That is where all the wyverns spawn in. So I'm not interested in being wyvern food today. We're going to go over in a this way direction. And maybe look for like a raptor or a saber tooth. Now I have the wolves, so I don't really need a saber tooth. But something that my RG can carry that can do some damage. RG, can you shut up, please? Bird dirt, I need you to shut up. Shut up. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go look for something neato to tame, and I'll be right back. Alright peeps, and we're back. And we got this raptor, level 145. We're gonna keep shooting her right in the bits. There's a Pepper, one of the newer members of the community. He's out explorificating, just like I was a bit earlier. I'd never been, like, I haven't explored this whole map yet. It's a big map, and a lot of it's super dangerous, and a lot of it's actually super cold. Like, there's a zone called Murder Snow that you take damage quite quickly in. And there's a damage called, there's a zone called Murder Snow, where the temperature is like -60, and you take just a ton of damage. You can only survive there for a couple seconds. So, yeah, you don't want to venture out into Murder Snow. Like, maybe if you had like a Paraceratherium with platform saddle, and you had a little hut on top of it that you can get the housing buff in, and in that house you also had a bunch of fireplaces and air conditioners and other stuff, and you're wearing fur armor, then maybe you could live. But in Murder Snow, I had to have 6 campfires around me just to be snowflake at night. So it gets a bit cold. Alright, so Raptor is unconscious. And the nice thing about living up here in Giga territory, if there can be a nice thing about living in Giga territory, is that there are sheep. Usually everywhere. So there's a sheep right out here. So I have some cooked mutton on me. Oh, by the way, I got a drop. Cannot wait to make that. That's actually cheap and that's a lot of armor. And a Plessy saddle platform. Or no, that's just a regular Plessy saddle. Stuff. So I have some cooked mutton on me. But cooked mutton is not as good as raw mutton, and basically I have an unlimited supply of it here. So that is a good thing. Oh, this map is ginormous. Like, I didn't know how big it was until I went over to try to help Pepper find her pterodon after she died, but I didn't even get there before she found it, because that's how far away her base is, and how ridiculously large this map is. Mutton, 4 days. I'll probably cook up some of this stuff too. Some regular meat. Leap. Said leap. Okay, never mind. Oh, geez. Almost tamed up off after one whole mutton. We probably need to learn Raptor Saddle. Wrap. Wrap. Hide, fiber, and wood. How much wood? 20 wood. I don't have enough wood. Fiber. I need like 2 wood. 2 whole wood. Yeah, these are where all the sheep are at. This. I can't brain right now. I has the dumb. 140 female Elvis. Don't really care. Get any wood from that? No, I did not. Bam. Now I have 120 of the wood. There's a purple drop spawning near me too. Super neat. RG, you make way too much noise. Hey, the raptor is already tamed up. Let's land the RG. Let's make a raptor saddle. The rest of the stuff can actually go in the RG. That there. Jump off of that. Nom nom some meat. And let's see here. Saddles. Allosaurus. Pull selected. Not enough resources. That is bull poop, and you know it. I need to go get the hide off of bird dirt. Come here, bird dirt. Need your hide. whatever, I'll take the wood too. Here I've been throwing out all this hide, and I don't have any storage. Alright, so saddles, Allosaurus, pulse selected, bam, craft it. Bam, it's done. And you're probably like, but MorbTron, you tamed a raptor, not an Allosaurus. What the crap are you doing? Remember, we still have that Allosaurus over at my NVIDIA starter base, which I'm going to go get right now with the raptor. And just like all of my raptors that are high level, well, the first raptor that's high level on a server, Dino options, change name, not EE. Put my tag on it. Holy Craptor. Alright. We're going to take Holy Craptor, and we're going to go down. Holy Craptor already got a level. Now, Pepper did say there was a Giga this way, and I did see where it was earlier, and it was kind of sort of close to the starter base, kind of like just down the way from it. So hopefully we don't run into said Giga, because I would not enjoy that. But that Giga should be like right up over this hill. Or down in this little valley. Just over there. I'm not going to go over there. Because that sounds like Bad News Bears. Getting attacked by a Giga. That was a sweet jump. The raptors are kind of like the motorcycles of the dino world. They can do sweet jumps. Got all sorts of stuff going on for them. Alright, so we are in here now. Actually, we're going to put a Holy Craptor out here. Alright, we got the Allosaurus. Probably get some levels stored up on this Allosaurus. There we go. A little bit of health, a little bit of damage, a little bit of speed. And we're gonna go attack that Dipply Dip. To get some meats going on in here. Come on, Dipply Dip, just take it. No, you wanna. There we go. Come in, Holy Craptor. There we go. There we go. And the Great Wall of MorbTron is zoning in. I'm out of stamina. Holy Craptor didn't run out of stamina. Just saying. Just saying, Allosaurus. I mean, your walking and running animation might be better and smoother, but you run out of stamina quicker. It's not really my kind of party. Alright, let's close this gate. Bam. Let's have a drink. Bam. Up the hill we go. And we're home. Just in the nick of time, too, because it's getting dark. Alright, guys. Well, that is going to be the end of this episode. So if you like it, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you have anything else to say, do in the comment section down below. Do not forget to have a good day, everybody. And I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.